Hey, what's up, guys? And today I'm going to be talking about the 5 most requested changes and additions for Halo Infinite's customization. So, the first one I'm going to be talking about is full crosscore with multiple attachments. So, this function will allow players the option to equip multiple attachments on armor and helmets. And coatings should show up on the attachments as well. And what this function will allow you to do is to have multiple attachments onto helmets, and all attachments should be transferable to all helmets. So, our next one is change coatings to locked patterns and materials, and allow players to have 6 color slots to change the color of. So, our current system is that the actual icon for the coating has 6 color slots, and the center part is either the pattern and material or just the material. So those are going to be locked. So for example, I'm going to use the C9 for coating, and from where the blue is you can change the blue to, let's say, a purple, and only that blue, or that slot where the blue is, will change. But if I want to change the other part of it, say the camo, I can change it from the black to a green, but it still keeps that pattern on there, which is that camo. So this function will allow 343 to focus on making better patterns and materials. Now we're going to talk about armor kits. So kits will stay the same. So the Season 1 armor coatings that we got for like the C9 SSG is that those will stay the same. You can't change those. But the coating for it will actually allow you to change the colors, but you can't change the actual pattern and material. Just the colors only. And this is one of my highly request things they changed with the armor, is bring back the stripes for the Mark V or Reach armor, in that the armor is actually kind of missing it, and they don't have to add it. I would prefer them adding it to all the Reach armor attachments, but for the kits, I kind of wish Carter, Kat, Emil had their stripes back on them, because that was like the one detail that actually separated them from each other, is that Carter had white and red stripes on him instead of, right now, he's just blue and gray. And also allow us to change the color of the emblems, is that the palette system isn't working with the emblems, is that some of them work and some of them just don't work at all. We would actually like to have like the color of the emblem match the actual coating we're wearing. So our next one, in our third category, is add a wear and tear slider for armor. So you have 3 options: clean, which is no damage, no dirt, it came off the factory floor; worn, which is what we currently have as default, light damage and dirt; and then the final option is scarred, which shows exposed metal, burns, dents, and features a cracked visor. So you can actually have like whatever customization on, instead of like looking for a cracked visor, the visor will actually be cracked on whatever visor you have equipped and helmet. So our fourth item is player voice, AI, and announcer. So let players use canon voices for your Spartan and multiplayer, like the Reach firefight voice, and this will let players play as a character in multiplayer. So for example, is that if you're using an armor kit, and this actually allow players to actually aim for, hey, I want to put on the Carter armor kit, so I look like Carter, but my voice wouldn't match. But now with the option of firefight voice, I can set my multiplayer voice to Carter, So when I'm playing, I sound like Carter. And I would love to see that option as like adding in like canon voices. So when you're playing using an armor kit, you're as that character. I think that would be amazing. Now, the next part of it is the AI. Let players use canon AI in multiplayer like Cortana, Weapon, Anti-Dot, Roland, Black Box. It's more canon stuff that players would actually love to see. And the final one is announcers. Have living characters like Buck, Arbiter, Palmer replace Agrinia in multiplayer. Is that they wouldn't replace Jeff Steitzer since he would be calling out double kill. Is that these players would just be commentating on like how you're performing in multiplayer. They wouldn't be replacing Jeff Steitzer or your AI. They would just be like an announcer saying, hey, nice kill, or they've captured a flag. So before the final part of the vid, I just want to thank you guys for getting me past my short goal of 25 subscribers. So thank you. And for people new here, please do a like and subscribe and help me get to my end of year goal of getting to 50 subs. And if I didn't include your most asked changes or additions, please leave a comment below and I will might make a follow-up video including that. So also follow me on Twitch and help me become a Twitch affiliate by leaving a follow link in description below. So our final item is going to be talking about the body type system currently in Halo Infinite, in that it is probably one of the worst parts about that for me, is that in a lot of other players actually don't like the body type system currently in Halo Infinite. So currently we have 3 body types: Type 0, which is default, Type 1, which is light, and Type 2, which is heavy. So these can either be changes or additions. And a lot of people are asking is for, in older Halos, is that the armor actually changed on its thickness, its silhouette, and how it's actually designed for the user. So in Halo Reach, you had male, which was default, and female, the body type, or light, as it's now called in Halo Reach, is that it actually changes. Like the actual like silhouette mainly on the ankles, it angles out. And another example is for Halo 4, is that the armor, mainly the shoulders, the chest armor, and the thigh armor, were actually smaller on the female body type. Is that they actually changed. And when you go into Halo 5, is that it's what a lot of players are asking is for a Halo 5 female body type, is because it's what they're actually asking for, and I'm not really asking for it, but I think 343 should bring it back to actually appease players who actually categorize themselves as a Halo 5 female Spartan. What I'm actually asking for is a more anime style, really thick armor Spartan, or a thick tank armor or a category super heavy, is that the armor would be more thicker, bulky, as like a walking tank, or I like to call it the lifestyle of George. Is that I would love to see the armor actually be thicker, bulkier, a lot more denser, and I would love to see like actually that that type of armor in game. So that being the end of the video, if I did not include what a category in this video, please leave a comment below, and I might make if I get a lot of comments on, hey, you should add this into a future video, I will make a follow-up video including it. And so please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!